Welcome back to the Treefrog Field Guide. This week we're going to be going over our least favorite brand redesigns.
My most underwhelming brand of 2015, 2014, 2013 would have to be Nintendo. I think they could really use some help. They have a lot of brands under their wing, and they're letting a lot of them suffer as a result of poor decision making. So the Wii was extremely successful. It became a household name very quickly. Since that point, they've been tacking on to their existing brands. Every time they come out with a new product, they just add another subtitle to the end of it. We went from the DS to the new Nintendo 3DS XL. It's too watered down. And besides, people still call it a Game Boy anyway.
The brand redesign that I wanted to point out as a failure is the Sci-Fi channel. What they did is they took their brand and they completely changed the lettering. Somebody had the great idea to change it to Ys. So it was SYFY to be Sci-Fi. The only problem is, reading that in other parts of the world, people were reading that as Siffy. That's actually a slang term for syphilis.
One of the most underwhelming rebrands for a major company in recent times was Yahoo. Yahoo has been around for a pretty long time when it comes to the internet. When they brought in a new CEO, she decided that one of the things she wanted to do was rebrand the company. And they did a 30-day campaign for their logo reveal, in which each day they would release a fun or interesting version of their logo in preparation for the final reveal. When they finally revealed the logo, it was extremely underwhelming. It just didn't really excel in any way. It was, for me, this was really disappointing to have such anticipation for this rebrand and then to have it look like that.
I think the least successful rebrand that I can think of is Penney. They had the same logo for over 40 years, and between 2011 and 2013 they changed their logo 3 times. So in 2011 they decided to go in a bold new direction, and what they decided to do, now bear in mind this is a company that had made $17.8 billion the previous year, they went to a bunch of graphic design students and had a logo bake-off, and they picked one. The logo they wound up with, it wasn't bad. Like, it's a perfectly fine logo. It's just not inspired. It doesn't have like that oomph that a logo really needs. It certainly wasn't bold. So in 2012, they decided to rebrand again. And the reason that they decided to rebrand is because they got a new CEO. They got this one guy from Apple, and everyone was super excited because he was going to transform the company. And the idea was that they were going to be different from all the other department stores, and they were just going to have low prices all the time. None of the customers got it. They all stopped shopping at Penney because Penney didn't have any sales anymore. Macy's profits went up, and Penney's profits went down significantly. And then finally they fired their CEO a year later and basically went back on everything that they had done, and were so terrified of losing the business that they went back to the old logo that they had originally made in 1969 and tried to erase basically the past 3 years and just pretend it never happened.
Well, I hope you enjoyed watching that, and let us know. What do you think? Do you agree? Do you think we had some good points? What is your least favorite brand redesign? Let us know in the comments, and we'll see you next week.